3 ways to disconnect between gigs. It's no secret, the entertainment industry never sleeps. And if you're in the prime of your career, you may be feeling overwhelmed with work. While this is a great problem to have, burning yourself out is never a good thing. To ensure you find some balance, you should make a conscious effort to disconnect between gigs long enough to refuel. Here are some ways to do just that. Here is the first way to disconnect between gigs. One of the best ways to disconnect is to schedule a staycation, which is typically when you choose to take a mini vacation right at home. Make sure to set aside time in advance to allow yourself to unwind. This should be a very intentional break that you can plan before it starts and stick to after a project wraps. While you may not always want to take time off, if you've recently booked several gigs in a row and are feeling exhausted, this is the perfect time to opt for some at-home time off. And although you might be tempted to use this time off to schedule in a vacation full of travel and sightseeing, sometimes it's best to not add more to your plate so you can actually feel like you've actually been able to get some R&R. The last thing you want to have is to take a vacation from your vacation because you kept yourself super busy. Here's the second way to disconnect between gigs. You might also consider unplugging during your break in order to disconnect. If you can't get away from your phone and computer entirely, at least give yourself some time each day to turn off the electronics and allow your mind to recenter. This day and age, it can be especially difficult to do so, but you're likely to find that even a few minutes every day can make a huge difference. The mind can get so used to reaching out for a device in order to unwind, only by refusing to do so can you adjust this thought process. To help ease urges to check in, have a designated electronics-free space in your home that you can retreat to whenever you need to realign. Here's the third way to disconnect between gigs. To really disconnect, you'll want to either give the next gig search a rest temporarily or book your next project a few days or weeks out from the wrap-up date of the first. As a general rule of thumb, you shouldn't be booking anything that begins right after your current project is set to wrap up, anyway, in case you have to go a few days over. Of course, you'll also need to determine how long of a break you can afford to give yourself. Factor these things into the equation and come up with the perfect formula for when you want to start something new. Once you have a solid understanding of how much time off is just right and when you should begin your break, during the in-between, allow yourself to fully disconnect and have some much-deserved downtime. If you would like to learn more about how you can become an actor or a model, comment below the word yes and we'll send you additional info. Comment below the word yes now. To learn more, feel free to sign up for our free virtual open call. On this free virtual open call, you will learn about the recent changes in the modeling and acting industries that is opening the doors for more job opportunities. You will learn cutting-edge ways to gain access to a steady stream of high-paying modeling and acting jobs in your local area. You will also learn how to receive continued online training workshops that will prepare you for that big audition or casting call. Click the link below to register now.